Am I excited about the Battle Brothers expansion? Yeah, a little bit. Depends how much it changes. I've played so many hours in that game that I don't know that I want to start another campaign. It is kind of poor viewership when I play that game, although the game is really fun. Depends how much content changes. If it's good enough that he hooks me in again, I mean, that game reeled me the fuck in, so. Opponent goes first. I have to draw so many cards before I can do anything. But when I do, I'll be able to do stuff forever. Player avatar have any effect? No, it's not like Hearthstone. There's not like stuff that it does. Alright, I have one more chance to draw a land. This card is a card I want to see, especially versus a 2/2. Sure. Give me a land. Had 3 draws to get it. Fuck you, game. I guess that's something, but it's not a land. I am a fugitive. That's what he's saying. We're just gonna get run over before we can get lands. On the play, keeping 2 lands is not greedy at all. It's totally standard. He's had a play on 2, 3, and 4. It's too bad. Oh my fucking god, it's a land. I'll take 2 more of those, please. Dark bargain number 2. Oh, he's getting his cards up for sure. Oh, I just noticed there's a dude like, oh, he's making the bargain with the thing. I always thought it was like a black knight, but it looks like he's just a regular knight making a dark bargain with a giant toad. The toad's overweight and hasn't been working out much because his arms are really skinny. Demonic Vigor. You want to resummon that at the cost of my 2/3. Accept it. Oh, you wanted the 1/3. That's absolutely acceptable. You thought I was doing something with that 1/3. Aha! Alright, we've got our late game covered. We need to draw some lands. Hey, there's a Yeti in my spaghetti. Happy Saturday to you as well. Alright, that feels like a bad one. I'm glad I have a deep freeze in hand. Still no land. Oh, come on. He main decks fucking Broken Bond, which he has in hand to protect his 4/3 flyer, who we could wreck any day of the week if we could get a fucking land. Game, you're killing me right now. Ripped Sphinx. Okay. Well, we're just going to sit here and not play Magic today. Alright. I mean, we've got 2 more cards being knocked out of us by this 4/3 right now. I'm just dead. I have to draw land, runner, runner to deal with this. It's actually really good for me that he played that out of order. Because now when he attacks, I can bounce it and get a turn. Oh my god, land. It's too late. We've lost already. I have to gang block the worm if I want to kill it, and I do want to kill it. I have to draw a land next turn. That 2-for-1's me that worm. I hype for the Battle Brothers expansion. A little. Haven't read a lot about it yet. I read the little teaser, but the teaser basically said there's going to be some new stuff in there, which you tend to assume in an expansion. So yeah, I'm excited in the sense the game is really fun and had a lot of really good time with it. But we'll see. It's not a land. I'm not 2 right now. If he attacks with this. If he summons another creature, I just die. Sure. I mean, we're going to lose this game. I mean, we just started with 2 lands in hand and drew 25 fucking cards without getting one. Like, this is the magic that tilted me the fuck out the other day. Alright, so we just rate this one as a first game for this deck as a loss. Why is it a loss? No lands. We got a history lesson. Is it a history in lands, I hope? The history of the lands of magic? Sure. Yeah, it felt good. Felt real good. The 1-3 did fine. Hello, praise Pie God, welcome. You go first with no lands. Same exact thing again. 2 lands, but now I got 1 less card. At least I get the scry. So I was gonna say I don't know what we're looking for, but I do know what we're looking for. We're looking for lands. So my opponent has cards on tempo, we're fucked. No. Sphinx or the Apostle? The Apostle. Okay. That's a land. Not too sad. Oh, I should have played the one he's already seen, though. Okay, it's a bad card for me. Hate that he sees my combat trick, too. Land is great. I'd take a 2-3 followed by a land. We're already down a card this game. We haven't even started from the mulligan. Dredge Sentinel's a pretty poor one. Okay, give me a land then. You want to give me no fucking early game, that's fine. Give me a land. God for that. Alright, we need to fix what's coming up. This feels like a combat trick. Let's take... I guess. I suppose if it's a combat trick, I'd rather he lost. Rather the unicorn didn't get buffed. Sure. I'm just gonna get tempoed out here. Another land. Sure. Just gonna get tempoed out here. And we're gonna get doing that despite having... Can't play this, I don't have a legendary creature to activate it. We're so fucked, and we're just fucked because, again, like, nothing we can do. We mulliganed a hand to get a better hand to deal with this. We have a fair number of 2s and 3s. We have like 8 2s and 3s. He just plays a 2, a 3, and a 4, and we never catch up again. All right, game over. Wow. You don't just want to wipe the board. Hey, Pre-Mormon. Welcome to the stream. Before you give me backseat gaming advice, I would like you to either look at the card that's going to be displayed on your screen by mousing over it, or listen to my commentary, or both. When I literally just explained to you that I can't cast the spell unless I have a legendary creature in play, and I don't have a legendary creature in play, that means I can't just wipe the board. I literally just explained it as I made the play, and you can read the card anytime you want by just mousing over it. So, please, with the backseating when I'm on tilt because I'm just getting absolutely fucked by draws, please take a moment before you post and see if you're just trolling me or not. Wouldn't it seem strange to you if someone who's playing this, you know, for a couple 100 hours now, draws a Wrath of God and just doesn't play it? He's like, nah, I don't want a Wrath of God here. Surely you, presumably, you think that I'm slightly better player than just throwing out the card that would clear the board. Well, even if you're on mobile, you do have to listen to the fact that I did mention exactly why I didn't take that card on channel out loud when I did that. All right. So we just got run over twice by absolute shit decks doing nothing. Got 3 2s in there with removal on 3, as well as, or rather 3 3s and 4 2s, right? 3 2s. It's a little low, but we don't have a lot of 2s. We were worried about this to begin with. I think the deck is fine. I just think we've just been drawing like absolute total hot fucking steaming garbage, even with mulligans. Yeah, this part of the game, the land screw or portion of the game, is the thing that makes me the saltiest, by far. We've got 2 playables on 2 and 3 lands. I think this is a 100% keep. I didn't see the Memorial Folly to begin with, so I thought this was another 2 land. Hey, it looks like it's going to be nice to be able to play some cards this game. It's exciting. I wouldn't want to do it often, but every once in a great while, it's kind of exciting. Like your mana balance is off or you're just having bad luck. 17 is dead bog standard for any deck pretty much that isn't super hyper aggro. So no, the mana balance is fine. It's just the draws. Just the draws. Okay. Two first strike. Let's put a 1/3 down. And then let's hit him for 2. It's more RNG than Hearthstone. It isn't. It's just the land is really, really fucking painful. Do I like any particular color combos? It seems to vary from set to set. Yeah, I mean, you spend the time drafting the deck and you spend all the thought process putting it together and then trimming it, and then you're like, okay, this is so cool. Like, we get to draft this thing and play it, and then we get whatever that is. Sure, if you got a combat trick and you want to trade it into my 1/3, I'm okay with that. You do! It's actually kind of an annoying combat trick for us. It's going to make him a 4/3. Hearthstone RNG is definitely way worse, in my opinion. The land stuff is by far the least exciting part of this game. I like lands as a mechanic in the sense of like cards that are this option of, do you want a slower development of your resource base, or would you like a card that does some sort of and have an effect, or would you like pure like resource development? I like the things lands do in this game. I just don't like how you draw them. It's too random. It's too game impactful if you don't hit curves. So I do at some point need to block that 4/3. I'm thinking the Scholar plus the dub will do that on 6. Not going to have 6 mana guaranteed, so it's probably Scholar this turn, swing with the Angel. Alternatively, this creature doesn't have lifelink, right? Right. So this card makes all my other guys hexproof, which makes it a pretty good value to put dub up on that. Dub is not good enough versus this. So I guess we both get first strike, so we change, or we trade. I don't really want to trade. I want to beat it entirely. So I think this for me is Scholar. Setting up for dub next turn. Smack him in the face. Yeah. Okay, smack him in the face. Cool down a bit. I had 3 horrible drafts today. I feel you. Really don't need to be told to cool down on that. Like, I'm definitely gonna. I always react emotionally to my games, and I don't like backseat gaming. And when you're combining a really shitty, set of a sequence of cards with me for mana screws, plus someone backseat gaming me, and I fucking hate stupidity as well. And that's like the combination of laziness and stupidity, that comment that person put in. It was, didn't listen to me ask, didn't listen to the words I just said that answered his question, second guessed my play, didn't read the cards available to him to read on the channel, and then waste my time with a question directly addressed by the things I've already answered. Like, I don't think that's a cool down moment for me. I think that's a wake up moment for them. I could just dub that piece of shit. It's not bad either. Or deep freeze it, rather. Healthier than Crypt for sure. Alright, let's grab that. I'll leave this open for chumping. Hit him in the face for 3. Okay. Alright. Any tips on how to know when to commit to a second color in drafts? So I draft by picking up, it's actually a lot of damage to me. I draft generally by picking up strong cards in the first couple rounds, and then after I pick the strongest cards for a couple rounds, then deciding what colors I want to make out of that. I do attach a little bit more priority on the second and third picks to the picks I picked first, but not a whole lot more. Okay, that's stalled the board, which is what I want. Let's drop another flyer and fix our top deck here. Yeah, it doesn't seem very convenient. Let's get rid of those. And smash them in the face. It doesn't give me vigilance, right? No. Okay. So he's dead next turn. Presumably, well, turn after next, I guess. Icy Manipulator is a really good one for him. So you can tap that. If I summon that, I think I just deep freeze the knight. That will have summoning sickness. It's hexproof from white, right? Yeah. Oh, it gets the token. It's annoying. Okay, but that kills him because it does, yeah, 3 damage to him. And he's now going to tap 2 creatures, so he should be dead here. Equipment doesn't care if it's tapped. I assume the creature that does, though. So I have to transfer this on my turn. So if I played it this turn, I don't have the mana to use it. On his turn, he untaps, leaves the icy open. On my turn, I equip the host to something. Whatever I equip it to, he in response taps the creature. And then presumably the token that comes out of that is also tapped, which means I get no value out of it next turn. That was my thought process for that. Does this thing trample? It does trample. It's only being attacked with 1, though. So whatever. Oh, he can't target any of my creatures to the tap anyways. Lol, never mind. Is there something he could buff this with that gives it enough to do something? Probably. Seems fine. Oh, if I equip it to a hexproof. Nope, that you're absolutely right then. That's something I didn't consider. The fact that I could have equipped to a hexproof. Yep, that would have been fine too. Oh, he just wanted to get a second one out. Sure. All right. Tapped, untapped is not a value that is copy when you copy a creature. Didn't know that. Are you sure? Because I feel like I got to think of the effect I've done that has targeted a tapped creature and run into that before.